heard the news, sir?
What news is that?
We're headed out in 2 weeks, sir.
Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm coming home.
Hey, you know the first thing I'm gonna do when I get home?
Sheryl Crow has penned the song Try Not to Remember, which is part of the movie soundtrack to Home of the Brave, which hits theaters this weekend. The song is the end theme to the movie, and Crow knew right away she had to contribute. Crow talked about how moved she was by the screening of the movie.
I worked with Erwin Winkler on DeLovely, and I saw him at a dinner party, and he told me about this movie, Home of the Brave, which he was just finishing, and asked me if I'd be interested in writing the end theme. And I went and previewed the movie and just was so moved and felt so emotional about it that I went home straight from the screening and wrote the song within an hour and a half. In fact, I told Erwin, you can't even talk to me because I have to go straight home before I lose how I'm feeling.
Crow also talked about the differences between creating music for an album and creating music for a movie.
For me, it's a very different experience. When I've seen images that really move me and I feel compelled to write about it, then I'm really operating from a place of inspiration that's based on something that's already set up for me. The canvas is not quite as blank as it is when you sit down and you're trying to write for an album. And for me, when I'm writing an album, I always have in the back of my mind, does anybody really want to hear this? Am I relating to anybody? You know, there's constantly these little annoying voices that are kind of already editing and judging, and writing for a movie is kind of enjoyable because it's already in some ways set up for you as to what it is about, what the essence of it is, what the mood is that you're trying to capture, you know, what the arc of it is, and in that way it's kind of nice to have those boundaries to create between.
Home of the Brave stars Samuel L. Jackson, Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, and Jessica Biel. And it's the tale of soldiers who go to war and come back trying to integrate back into society.